Hey guys, what's up? So as you can see, I finally got my stand in. So yeah, basically I removed the center brace and I'm going to show you how I reframed it and also what I did some other visual modifications to it. So this is the back and the other side you saw was the front. And I'm also going to show you some goodies that my family friend gave me when I picked up the stand from him. He helped me build the stand, so I really appreciate it. So if he's watching this, thanks. But yeah. Basically, I got some goodies from him. He helped me build the stand, and yeah, let's get to it. Basically, over here, we have a 3/4 inch plywood board that comes across that screws in at the top and at the bottom, and it basically creates a little block. It blocks off the back, but at the same time, it creates a little nice ventilation port right here, coming across on both sides, so air can vent through. You can almost see to the other side of the room. And then over here, I'm going to drill a 3/4 inch hole, which is going to run my power cords through. And I'm going to have a little switchboard coming down. And it's basically going to have like switches all over it and receptacles on each switch. So let's say if I plug in my skimmer and it's on a switch, I can flip the switch and basically it'll turn off my skimmer. I'll put a link to it in the description if you guys really want to see it and get one. They are really helpful. They are originally made for DJs. And yeah, so yeah, let's get down to the front. This is where my pride and joy comes in. Basically, this stand, it was hard work, honestly. It really was. So when I open this, I'm going to show you guys how I remove the center brace. So here, I just have the normal door. And over here, I have the center brace attached to the door. So what that does is it fills in that gap that these two doors create. There's a gap right here and it fills it in. So yeah, and then over here, that's just how I attach the door to the center brace. It's basically a metal bar coming across on both sides, and I shaved both sides down, the top and the bottom, and I also sanded this down and this down right here where the center brace was, so it creates a nice flush fit. So yeah, that's that. And I also, going into the stand, I lacquered the whole bottom portion because they didn't do a proper job when I first bought the stand, so I had to redo it. And also, if you can see, I siliconed all the edges. Now what that's going to do is going to stop water from spilling and seeping onto my hardwood floor and damaging the central structure under this wood. So yeah, that's going to do that. And also, I'm going to have a 1/2 inch rubber matting on this. And if you ever went to the gym and you go in the weight room and you know that rubber flooring they have, well, I'm going to be having the same thing just in 1/2 inch. And that's going to come across this whole thing, and it's going to dampen the noise. Also, the pump, it's going to be sitting on a rubber mouse pad. All my pumps are, and my skimmer is, so that's going to dampen the noise as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for noise control. And I'm also I might get an Eheim or a mag drive, whatever I choose on, don't know yet. So yeah, and then as you can see, that's the back wall. So yeah, let's go inside and show you how I framed it on the inside. Alright. Now, hopefully my flashlight is bright enough. So basically, I created a rectangular frame. So yeah, it comes across, and then basically from there, it goes across that way. Alright, and then it comes across just like the other board did. And then it comes across just like this again. So I basically created a rectangle for the stand on the inside, and then I created 2 cross braces right here. And then for fun, I put in another one right here because I had some extra wood and it was cut perfectly to size. So I put those in right there. And now I have a little space for my overflows, my bulkheads, which I cut out of the plywood over here. This did not This was not here before, this top plywood sitting on top of this frame. I had to cut that out and put it in and cut out a little hole for my overflow. So yeah, that worked out fine. So yeah, that's how I made it. I basically reinforced it from the inside. I created a frame and I put it on the inside of the stand. It's simple as that, and I can really say it's really strong. I stood on it, which I'm only 125 pounds, and my family friend stood on it, which is like 200 something. He's like an adult. He is an adult, so he stood on it, and I was jumping on it, and my little brother was standing on it, who is like 70 pounds. Me and my little brother were jumping, and that adult guy was standing, and it wasn't creaking, it wasn't cracking, anything. So I can really tell you it's a really strong idea, and it is a really strong tank stand. Now over here, he gave me some goodies because he didn't need these anymore. Right here is some nitrifying bacteria. It's a generic brand that he used for his quarantine, which I'm going to use for my quarantine as well. He used half the bottle, and I'm just going to use half the bottle. Basically, if you put too much, it doesn't really hurt. So yeah, that's that. This is just some dust cloth for the stand, because when we got it, it was kind of dusty. So yeah, that's going to be to clean the stand and the tank. In this bag over here, he gave me tons of frag plugs because he doesn't like frag plugs, and he breaks the coral off the frag plug when he puts them in his tank because he doesn't like them, and basically he glues them onto his rock. So I'm going to use those to sell coral for my tank. Over here, he gave me a Cobalt Aquatics Maxi Jet. He didn't need it, so I went ahead and took it. Basically, those are supposedly quieter than the Marine Land ones, so hopefully they are, because my Marine Land ones are really, really loud. So yeah, that's about it. Look forward to my next build, which is basically how to hang a Radion from an AI fixture rail. Basically, it's going to be the rail kit that comes up the bottom. Up the back. And basically, I'm going to weld together a little conversion bracket for the Radion to connect to the AI. So look forward to that. I'm going to be making that soon. And yeah, if you want to keep up with my tanks, please subscribe. If you want to, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike. Comment if you have any questions, PM me. Any comments, questions, anything, I will answer them. So yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.